Well, hello everybody, it is me, 999 IKEA. I'm a shop now. Either way, welcome back to some more Flood Escape 2. And in the previous episode, we have conquered 22 levels. And that means we only got 16 more levels to go. And for this episode, we have 6 levels. And let's go through them. Construction Thrill, Lost Desert, Sedimentary Temple, Wild Savannah, Graveyard Cliffside, and finally, Gloomy Manor. Now we got that out of the way, now let's get out with the rules, which you should know already, but just in case. Rule number 1, solo only. Rule number 2, no glitches. Rule number 3, no overpowered shortcuts. Rule number 4, no tricks. And finally, rule number 5, playing on PC. And there you go, intro done. But one more thing, if you do enjoy this video, please like, comment and subscribe. And as well join the Discord server, link in the description. Now let's begin with Construction Thrill.
Go home before you get hurt.
Time to punch out and go home, Gutsman. Either way, level 23, Construction Thrill. It is on the normal difficulty with 5 standard buttons and 4 group buttons. And the first button is literally right in front of us. But after you press that, the rope will cut off this cement pillar, go on it and then follow this wooden plank, then follow the arrow to the steel crate on these 2 platforms, and here is the second button. After pressing the second button, this wooden ladder here has spawned, so go up on it. Then go on this cement structure and follow the arrows. Then on this wooden plank to this metal door. Then follow this wooden arrow sign to the third button. After pressing that, these metal doors will open. Then go to your left to this steel beam, up this box, and on this wooden ladder, and there is your 4th button. Now, I'm going to be honest, do not turn around. This wooden plank appears and you can jump off to take a bit of the level off. But I decided to waste time by going back and going through this way. So don't be silly like I did in this footage and go off this wooden plank. When you're on this metal crate, go on top of it and go on these wooden platforms, planks and concrete structures. And here is your 5th button. After pressing the 5th button, this wooden wall here will collapse. Then you can keep climbing up to the 6th button. And after pressing it, the real fun begins. Now we're in this area. Now be careful. One mistake equals lava, and lava is dangerous. So platform across through these concrete platforms, metal crate, walk on this wooden platform, climb this truss, turn left, and on this wooden crate, here is the 7th button. After pressing that, turn around and this concrete structure will appear. And then turn left to the 8th button. Then turn around and this concrete platform will appear so you can get across. Go across this gap here with these metal crates. Then turn right, climb this truss, press the 9th button. And that's how you beat Construction Thrill. It isn't that the desert is lost, but it's easy to get lost. A bunch of people did, and now they're all skeletons. With level 24, Lost Desert. It is on the insane difficulty with 6 standard buttons and 1 group button. So getting that first button, go up to this crate here and on this zip line and go across it. Then on these platforms up here and up top is your first button. And after pressing it, this wooden plank will appear and cross it. After going across it, slide under here, then climb up these wooden platforms, up on this truss here, then follow the wooden platforms ahead of you to get your second button. After pressing the second button, turn around and go on this triangle platform here. Then go across these wooden planks here, as well to jump over the gap. Then you got to do some platforming. Now these platforms are a little difficult to traverse through, especially these ones, so be careful. Because if you fall now, you're basically dead. This is where the music gets intense, and the water will turn to acid and rise up rapidly, so time to get a move on. Quickly climb up here, climb this truss, and on these 2 boxes is the third button. Then go across here, then turn right and go over to the 4th button. But you can see this bit of stone sticking out. That is the door, and it raises at 55 seconds. And, this is a guess, it closes at the 1 minute mark. And as well, this is the moment of truth for this level, as the next bit here is not that difficult. Now, the 4th button, press it. After pressing the 4th button, go through this doorway and play that hit app game called Temple Run, if you know what that is. Hope you do. By jumping over here and sliding under here. Then at the end of this corridor here, turn left and go up these wooden platforms to the 5th button. Then after you press that, drop right down and go to this stone wall here and it will collapse. Then you got the final room where lava is present, finally. And of course, falling in it will kill you. So quickly climb up with these boxes and trust platforms. Then when you get to this wooden platform here, turn right and here is your 6th button. Then turn around and the music gets intense again. Then follow these stone beams. Then keep going forward through these boxes and truss platforms to the 7th and final button. Then turn around and follow these wooden platforms here. Then make a right on these stone beams here. Then final 2 jumps, and that is how you beat the Lost Desert. A pretty easy insane compared to the other ones, but we will get to there when we get to there. Level 25, Sedimentary Temple. An old favourite of mine, and it is on the hard difficulty, with 7 standard buttons and 1 group button. And the first button is all the way at the end of this hallway here, with some tricky jumps in the way. And if you fall, this hot sand will kill you in 1 touch. So yeah, try not to fall. But go through these 2 platforms here on the left. Then you have to get on and get across through this wooden plank here. It's very, very skinny, it is. Then after you conquer that, you got to do that 3 more times to get to the button. And this door will open. After pressing that button, turn around and do those 3 wooden platform jumps again. Then go through this open door and climb up the stairs. And then follow this arrow sign to the right. And then just go across these wooden planks here. Then make another right, go on these 2 wooden planks, slide under here, and here is your second button. After pressing that, turn around and do this entire section again, but the wooden planks here has disappeared. There's a platform there so you can be able to get across. Then, as well, on this door here is 1 light out of 2. So let's go and quickly press the other one, which is on our right. You've got a couple of these wooden plank and platform jumps. Then go up this wall jump here. Then go across these metal beams that are pretty skinny, so be careful. And these platforms, and here is the third button. Cheeky bit of lag, but we're down here now. And this door has opened. And a lot of hot sand is around. And the 4th button is an easy peasy one. I regret saying that. So just go on this box and then here's your 4th button. And as well you have 2 options after pressing that. You can go on the zip line, which that's what I do in this footage. But you can do a couple of more platforming on the left side. Then at the end of this hallway, slide under here. After sliding under there, the 5th button is under these stairs, so go around it, and in this little hole here is the 5th button. Then after pressing those buttons, climb up the stairs and these wooden planks have broken. And this is where the music gets good. But our 6th button is down here. So go on this pillar here, which is a pretty difficult jump to get to, as there's lava if you fail. Then get over here and walk past the wall jumps and press the 6th button. Then after that, turn around, then go on these wall jumps, then go on these boxes here, and then follow the platform and across the rope, and be careful, that rope's pretty thin, so be careful, you might fall. Then go across the platforms, and the 7th button is yours. Then you can go through this door. By the way, this bridge rises up after pressing the 6th button, so anyone being lazy can just walk across. Alright, final room. Go to your left and go to these wall jumps and go up those wall jumps. And go across here, and here is your 8th button, which is our last button to press. After pressing the 8th button, this platform has appeared so you can get across here. Then go up this wall jump here, which you do need to do a little strafing to get to the wall jump, so keep holding a direction to the wall jump. Then a couple of more wooden planks and platforms, then slide under here, and that's how you beat Sedimentary Temple, my old favourite level. Things do get wild here. Level 26, Wild Savannah. It is on the hard difficulty with 5 standard buttons and... Bruh. Wait, that's it. There's no group buttons? Oh, okay. Well, let's go and get that first button anyway. So first of all, go to the zip line that's on a box and slide down it. Then go across this truss here. Then go on this wall jump and jump off it to this truss. Then climb up it. Then go towards this truss and ladder jump all the way up, as you should do with every truss, of course. Then after you climb all the way up, go to your right and jump towards the first button. After pressing the first button and climb back up, go towards this pink box and get on it. And go on this wooden platform, then this metal platform, as well as slide under here. Then get towards this cliff here. Then go towards these stacked boxes here. Then climb this truss and then get on this metal platform, then on the box. And here is your second button. After pressing the second button, jump down. And then go over here to this open doorway. And now you've got to do some wall jumps. So just get on it and then spam a spacebar. It's not really that hard. And then at the top is your third button. And after pressing that, jump down. Then get out of this room and then turn right. Then walk across over here, and then this massive door is now open. And do a couple of jumps here. Just don't fall because down there's lava and it hurts. Then after going through, turn left. Then you got these two platforms here, which are pretty difficult to get through. But at the end of those two platforms is the fourth button. Then after pressing the fourth button, turn around and this metal platform has appeared. And then I'll let the video speak for itself because I'm going to mostly keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Alright, we've got to here now. There's this bridge that is made out of metal and wood that's mostly broken. So of course get through it, but when you get to here, don't try and land on that mini wooden platform. Try and reach all the way to the other metal platform and then get to the wooden platform here. Then go on this box, and on this wall jump is your final button. Then turn back to the bridge area again, and then when you're at the end, go right. Go across this platform, and that's how you beat Wild Savannah. Level 27, Graveyard Cliffside. It is on the hard difficulty, with 5 standard buttons and 3 group buttons. And our first button is just ahead of us. Just go left and over this gap, and here's your first button. After pressing that, go back, and the stone bridge has appeared and you can go across. Go up these wall jumps, drop down to here, and then drop down this hole, then slide under here, and then do this platforming challenge. And at the end is the second button. After pressing that, get out of the hole, and this gate is now open. Ah, spooky ghost. Okay, they're not that terrifying. But yeah, that's technically the flood that is chasing you in this level. So now we're in this room, where the third button is just up here. And the first thing you need to do is go on these boxes. And then try not to fall off on this area here, because it's lava, and lava is a one-shot kill, so don't touch it. And then after pressing the third button, this gate will open. Alright, we're at this graveyard area. So the first thing you need to do is go to this trust here, then follow these grass and stone platforms all the way to the 4th button. Then after pressing that, one of these stone coffins will open up and reveal the 5th button. Then after pressing that, these trusts will appear, climb up, and then ride the zip line. Then go up these boxes up to this platform to the 6th button. After pressing the 6th button, drop down all the way to this trust here. Be careful, falling down that lava is a one-shot, of course. Then go on these wooden platforms up to this grass ground here. Then climb up these trusts up to the 7th button. After pressing that, these 2 wooden planks will spawn so you can get across to the next cliff here. Then on these stone platforms here, you got to do a couple of jumps going back and forth, like you did back in Lost Desert. Then you got to do some platforming with these hexagon platforms. Then you'll be on this massive wooden crate here. And go to this wooden plank and then drop down. And then go into the wooden plank by sliding in. And then you'll be able to get the 8th and last button. Then after pressing that, get out, climb this trust. Then you got to do one more jump to this plank here. And this cliffside here is how you escape Graveyard Cliffside. Now, don't bring that half-phantom girl here. She clearly wouldn't be able to take with the ghosts chasing her. And high chance you have no idea what I'm talking about. I think we should keep it that way. The last level for this episode, level 28, Gloomy Manor. It is on the insane difficulty, with 6 standard buttons and 4 group buttons. And already we're dealing with a rookie killer. So this bridge here that's broken with mini pillars around. So go to the edge here, go to that pillar over here, and then there you go, that's over the bridge, and that's that rookie killer done. So after that, let's go after the first button. After the bridge, climb up the stairs, then go left, then go on this wooden platform here. And these cliffs here are very, very tiny, so be careful and try not to skip them because you will die otherwise. Then climb this truss to this cliff here, then go on this box on this wooden platform to this trust, then climb this truss onto this platform, then do 2 more jumps towards the first button. After pressing the first button, there is a shortcut here, what I usually take actually. Because I'm doing a guide and I want to help people who are new to Flood Escape 2, I decided to go the normal way. So jump down off the roof here, then go on these boxes here, then you've got to do a couple of cliff jumps that are somewhat small, then climb up this trust, then go on these wooden plank platforms here, and up top of this cliff is the second button. Then after that, the Gloomy Manor will open. Okay, we're inside the Gloomy Manor. Haha. So, there's these 2 big red lights here, and we need to make them green. So first of all, you go to your left to this room, and you've got to go through 3 platforms. And, fun fact, if you fall, there's lava down there. I think you might know what happens. But if you get across and press the first button, this painting will open up, and as well this white platform here will slowly disappear and only the support will be there. Now, as you mostly will be playing this with many people, lots of people will go ahead and press the group button for you. But since I'm on solo, I need to go back, go on this support platform and go back to at the beginning of the room. So I need to go back and press the group button. Then after you press the group button, you have to do those 3 platform jumps yet again. As well, this wooden plank here. Then you can get towards this platform, and on the roof is the 5th button. And then after pressing that, you don't need to be in this room anymore, so you have to get out. You have to do the 3 platform jumps again. Isn't that fun? Alright, we're out of this room now, and one of those lights are activated. So now this painting is now gone, and then go through this vent looking thing and go up this ladder. Now you're in this room. It's mostly a standard platforming challenge, which I'm not going to go over because literally the last room was like a lot of work to do. So just go on these wooden platforms and you'll get to the 6th button over here. Then after pressing that, go back to that ladder there and jump down, and the door with the 2 lights will open. Alright, we're here. Don't worry about that lava there. The platform is actually invisible, but the lava was pretty close to catching up. Then next, go through the doors that are open now. Then go up the ladder and then slide under here. And then you got this room. And let's be brief here. Climb up these ladders, these 2 platforms, and that's the 1st button in this room. Then jump down off that platform and go under the stairs here. And there's your 2nd button for this room. Then go back out and up this ladder here is your 3rd button for this room. And this door will open. Alright, so our final button is down here. So just jump down on this box and then climb this ladder and there you go. And now we've finally escaped the Gloomy Manor. And so you'll take this zip line, then go on these platforms and wooden planks, and remember to go behind this little house here and see this sexy looking man. And then you'll be able to escape the Gloomy Manor. Somewhat of an easier insane, but it's definitely a rookie killer if you don't know what you're doing. Finally, the video is done. Right, I got a couple of stuff to explain. So it's been about 3 to 4 weeks since the last video, and I kind of got some things to tell you why it took so long to get this video out, and why it took as long as it did. As of right now, as I'm recording this, I have COVID. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I do have COVID. I'm trying not to cough right now, but, you know, I'm living, I'm still alive, ain't dying. But another thing, last week before I had, you know, COVID and all that, there was a heat wave that was all over Europe and in the UK. At one point somewhere in, if I remember, Kent, I live nowhere near that, but still, somewhere in Kent it got up to 40 degrees. And to where I live, which I won't tell you, gone up to 35 at some point, and it was boiling. It was ridiculous, and I was trying to like edit the video as that heat wave was doing it, and I said, okay, there's no way I can deal with this heat, and so I just kind of stopped doing everything until this heat wave gone away. Then after that week, COVID happened. Yep, that's mostly the main reason why it's been 3 to 4 weeks. But enough of personal stuff, really. So, just to say, we've done 28 levels now, and now we got 10 levels remaining. Both episodes will have 5 levels each. Episode 6 will have 5, and the rest in the 7th episode. And as well, in the next episode will be our first crazy difficulty, and as well as actually my favourite level in the game. So, can't wait to over-commentate that level. Either way, this is enough of the outro for now. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you in the 6th episode. Bye, have a great time.